Well, occasionally my genius shows.
Occasionally my genius shows it. It shows in great strides.
So do we start and say, hey, you know what? That's what happens when you are amateurs and you don't really know what you're doing. Sometimes things go wrong.
So for those, there were some people that I had some comments after our video last week that our sound quality was off.
Yes.
That was due to the computer crashing while we were trying to record. And
Yes.
Lucky for us, that happened again this week. So this is actually take 2 for all those who... No one will ever get to see take 1 because the sound quality will be just so horrendous. And I don't want to do that 2 weeks in a row. So hopefully what we've done has improved upon the process.
You know the nice thing about running a take 2, though, is the hair that was in my eye the entire time we were recording, and I could see it because the lights are really bright. And my hair is of a color that reflects the light, or the light kind of goes through, and it's very visible and kind of like clear and weird looking. And I can actually move that hair out of my eye without doing this during the middle of us recording.
No, you can do that in another recording. Well, with that, welcome to PointLess Ramblings. This week we're going to ramble about leap year. Now, leap year is an interesting thing in and of itself, right? During my quote-unquote research, I went to Wikipedia, which is the source of all knowledge about everything, except for Star Wars-related facts. Wikipedia is the way to go. And if you don't spend at least 6 hours a year on Wikipedia, you're doing something wrong with your life.
You're missing out.
You are. Okay, so anyways, on my research, right, I learned that a year is 365 days and 6 hours. So, right, every 4 years, they're like, we'll just throw in an extra day to make up for the lost time. Or extra, it's not really lost, it's extra time.
Keeps the calendar regular.
Yeah,
because being regular is important.
Yeah, that's why you make sure you consume enough fiber in your diet.
So, keep the calendar regular?
Yeah, just like the calendar, you need fiber.
Oh, okay.
So make sure you give your calendar some Raisin Bran. Yeah, anyways. So we were trying to figure out how to fix leap day. Now, we could just cut it out of the calendar, and then, the years just slowly, progressively change, right? Then your seasons will get off, your equinox, all that stuff will change.
Which I think is a great idea, because Christmas in July would be awesome. Pool party. That's Christmas pool party.
And you can suffer through on the 4th of July having a barbecue. Just send one person outside. It'll be fine, right? Just change the holidays up. It adds a little extra spice to life, I feel like, if we were to do that. And then the other resolution for that day, in my opinion, is to make it a national holiday.
And the nice thing about making a national holiday, this isn't like some national holidays that they have that most people don't get off.
Yeah.
This would be a national holiday where everybody gets the day off. Everybody. And I really do mean everybody.
I can't think of it. It wouldn't be fair if some people got a day off, an extra day off every 4 years, and others didn't. So it would make the most sense that everyone would get the day off. Now you're probably thinking, right, everyone. That doesn't include doctors, cops, or firemen, right? The essential employees, or the person at Walmart that checks out your groceries for you, We're talking everyone.
Everyone. And so with that, you may have to think a little bit and take some time to figure out, what does that actually mean that everyone has a day off? That means if you decide to go on a ski trip by yourself, because the ski lifts won't be working, so you have to go hike up the mountain and do stuff.
Or pay someone to fly a helicopter for you. That you can still pay people to do stuff even if no one's working.
I mean, they would have to volunteer. It wouldn't be required of them to.
Correct.
Volunteer.
You'd have to do that.
But you go on a ski trip. You slide down that hill on your skis, because that's what you do, is slide down hills on skis. And
no skiing on ski hills.
And you happen to lose control, hit your head on the tree. There's no ski patrol there. And even if the ski patrol was there, or you had a friend to carry you out, there's nobody in the doctors. There's no emergency room. So, you gotta be ready for this stuff.
And if our camera starts shaking, we have a little visitor hanging out at the bottom of the camera. One of the many cats that infest my home is having a good time messing with the camera stand, which is great. Well, so back to the topic, right?
Yes.
Nobody's working. Nothing. So it basically, in the grand scheme of things, it can basically be almost like a modified purge day, in the sense that there's no cops. So do what you want. Now, you said in our first take, you could drive on the opposite side of the road.
Yes.
Which, okay, but that's fine. Whatever. But do whatever you want on that day. Now, I'll add a caveat to that. The next day, everyone does go back to work. So if you decide to take the route of, potentially murdering someone, the cops do go back to work the next day, and you will likely be caught.
And remember, with nobody working, none of the airlines or anything like that are working. So if you've had the thought of, doing something illegal and deciding to flee the country, you're going to have to flee the country driving, hoping that the gas pumps are still operating. Who knows? They may turn those off because nobody's working.
Yeah. So it essentially becomes Doomsday Preparation Day.
Yes.
That's really what Leap Day should be. A day for you to find out how prepped you are for Doomsday.
Yeah. Because prepping for a once-a-year event is a really good way because you know it's coming. Unlike Doomsday. You have no idea when it's coming.
You don't. It's a gamble. You spend all this money on Doomsday stuff, and eventually your food storage expires, and you have to eat the rest of your food storage because you're like, I either eat it or throw it away. This day you prep for that.
Yes.
You prep for basically what it would be like if all the hospitals shut down, because they are.
Yes.
They are shut down.
They're shut down.
They're shut down. So you also better hope that you're not in the emergency room at the time, because the doctor might just take off his gloves and walk out in the middle of a surgery as soon as Leap Day hits. So be ready for that too. There could be consequences, and you hope power doesn't go out or anything happens that day, because it's going to be an intense day. Leap Day becomes survival day.
And the important thing is, as everyone knows,
The cat's going crazy.
that I have seen small things fly across. You won't see it, but I've seen them. They're flying all over the place. But as we all know, back to the important things.
Ignore the cat that's playing down there on the floor.
As we all know, everybody has bags full of prepper gear and a bug-out van that allows them that on February 29th, 2020, they'll be able to load that van up and take off out into the country to really practice and prep for Doomsday.
So
everybody's ready for this.
Everyone is. Everyone. It's no longer a what-if scenario. It's more of, how prepared am I? Leap Day Preparation Day. Now, we should probably come up with a better name than Leap Day. It can't be Leap Day anymore. It has to be We're All Gonna Die Day or Doomsday 2020.
Prep Day?
Well, you can't call it Prep Day because nothing's open, so you can't prep that day. So it'd be Prep Day.
Prep Day?
Yeah, I wanted to make sure we got the ED at the end of that.
Okay. Or we could call it, something along the lines of We're All Gonna Die Day.
Isn't that what I said first?
I don't remember.
No.
I actually wasn't listening. This time I don't listen to what you say, so...
Well, everything I say is pretty pointless, especially during this show. So put in the comments what you think we should call Leap Day 2020, because it's now Doomsday Preparation Day, but that's too long of a thing to do. That's too big of a pill to swallow, let's face that. So put in the comments what you think we should call Leap Day 2020, and, action starts now. We're 1 year away from Leap Day. So we need to get, all the businesses on board. So you're going to need to share this video with your managers, everyone else, so they can see the importance of this day, because it will really prepare us for the worst case scenario.
And since we know that the big man is watching this, and I'm not talking about, the big man upstairs. I'm talking about the big man in the White House.
Do we want him watching this?
I don't know.
Oh. Enjoy it, I guess.
But the reason I bring this up is because it has to become a national holiday.
Yes.
And whether, whoever's in that position needs to use their powers and abilities, kind of like Jedis, to dictate and say that the 29th of February is a national holiday. They have to be able to just...
Could you remind me when the Jedi's ever dictated anything?
I mean,
I thought
they
they
walk into rooms with lightsabers and start... There's
I
like...
figured out how to solve all problems. Lightsabers. If you learn nothing else from this, Leap Day 2020, lightsabers. That's it. That's what I got out of this.
Lightsaber Day?
Lightsaber Day. Yeah, that'll work.
So, remember, Leap Day 2020. Prep yourself.
Preparation Day. Not Preparation H, because that's a different thing. Preparation Day. Again, put in the comments what you think we should call the day, and then we can start making posters and start forming. You can't really call it protest groups because we're not really protesting anything. But
can we lobby? Do we become lobbyists?
yeah, I believe so. Leap Day lobbies.
Leap Day lobbies. And if you're watching this and you own a business and would like to support this, you can provide us with funds so that we can lobby government officials to institute a national holiday.
Yeah. All right. I think we're good there. We're gonna say Leap Day 2020. It's coming.
Oh.
Action. We're gonna include that.
Action.
Yeah. I think we can just kind of like fade out now. I'll just kind of let the sound fade in.